Hello and welcome back to Advent. It's day 6. We'll just get on with it, crack on with it as they say. Oh, sorry, I'm busy cracking on with it. Basically we succeeded raising £200 for Fair Share, which is insane. We achieved it on like day 2.5. So yeah, I mean, we're going to keep plugging the fundraiser. The more money we can raise, the better, of course. But like raising £200 in 2 days was, I knew we would, well, I hoped we would reach £200, but I thought it would take a little bit longer than that. So thank you everyone that's donated. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to you over there behind the camera.
Thank you.
There you go. And it probably means a lot to the people at Fair Share and the people that are going to receive help this December and this January. So yeah, great work everyone. It's all on you really for chipping in.
700 so far.
£700 as we're recording. So you can now date the video. It's probably to the hour. But yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And keep up them good works. And again, just like, if you haven't donated yet, it's not too late. The fundraiser is open until the 1st of January. So, if you're waiting for pay to come in or whatever, you just looked really weirdly at the TV. Why?
Just looking at it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Completely threw me off there. If you're waiting for pay or whatever to come in before you donate, no pressure, no rush. And if you can't afford it again, it's not an easy year. Hence, we're doing this really. Thank you. And with that said, on with the calendars. On with day 6 of the tea calendar. This is a really awkward place to put this calendar, to be honest. Peppermint and licorice. Disgusting. This is going to be a great reaction. A sweet and deliciously refreshing thrill. Ignore the cuts in the video footage, please. I shouldn't have brought attention to them, but yes, peppermint and licorice. So let's have a little wazoo of the bag. Wazoo. It smells of peppermint. I can't smell the licorice. I'm going to be able to taste the licorice. I'm indifferent to licorice. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I think it ruins things. Kind of like raisins in a cookie. Surprise raisins in a cookie is one of the worst things you can ever experience.
Careful.
Ooh, I poured hot water everywhere. I'm going to put a little less water in today than I have been. Because Christ. Heavy-handed putting down there. I'm a bit worried that we've been over-diluting the flavour. That they're a certified B Corp. I don't know really what that means. I think it means they're ethical. Then again,
Pay someone to say they're ethical.
yeah, Brewdog were a certified B Corp, and Brewdog are full of cunts. So, it's run by cunts. It's not full of cunts. It's probably full of nice people, but it's run by cunts. You hear me, Brewdog? Day 6 on Shaun the Sheep's little calendar. This one's been like an underdog of the calendars. We've sort of under sheep. We just breeze past it. We don't really make reference to it. It doesn't offend us, but it also doesn't pique our interest. It's Shaun the Sheep. It's just a sheep. Whoop!
Chuck it on the floor, why don't you?
Just a sheep.
Basically. Yeah,
Is that focus automatically?
it tried.
Because
Come on.
yesterday's video, when I was editing it, I was out of focus for about 40 minutes.
Nice.
Because you did this and walked away without refocusing the camera.
I'll refocus the camera this time.
There we go. I've just randomly put these in the pile. It's looking worse for wear, this calendar, isn't it? Day 6. It's in the inside, so that means we all get a chance. I found it. I hope you found it before me. That would be the true gift of Christmas. Oh my god, it just rips. Fuck me. Right. Bedtime story. It's bedtime, but Peppa isn't sleepy. Will Daddy Pig's bedtime story help her fall asleep? Probably not. It'll probably give her nightmares. But we'll find out. Swizzles advent calendar. Let's open it to this camera for once, shall we? Why not? Day 6 is down here. Where's the little... Got the pushy bits in the corner in this calendar. Oh. How many sweets is Mr. Swizzles holding? I don't even know where Mr. Swizzles is. Where the fuck is Mr. This? Oh, no, that's an elf.
There's a fella on this side of the box. I don't know if it's Mr. Swizzles. In the bottom window.
Oh, there's Mr. Swizzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it?
No, there was a Mr. Swizzles.
Nor did I.
No Mr. Swizzles.
Ah, we've got the relative to the Parma Violet that is okay. Fizzes. Didn't know they're called Fizzes. I just called them not Parma Violets, to be honest. So these are the discs. They're in a slightly like pastel-y colour instead of just purple. You got like greens and yellows. They really have toned down the colouring, haven't they, of these things? Is that a cost of living thing, or?
I think that's a not met kids hyper thing.
So, I'm not sure how these are described, except as having acidity regulators in. I'm trying to look for the description on here, but
Basically just like tangy fizzy discs.
yeah, that's about it really. Tangy fizzy discs. I don't think they have different flavours. I think they're all the same sort of flavour.
No, they do have different flavours. It's pretty indistinct. They're kind of just citric acid flavoured, but they do have a bit of flavour going on.
They're right. I like them. And they got a zestiness to them. Citrus. A bit of bitterness. A bit of sourness.
What about you?
Hooray for today. Peppa Pig's advent calendar. We don't even need to open the rest of it. I finally learned. It's only taken me 6 days to learn how this calendar works. Oh, we got a relatively big... It just rips. In Peppa Pig's calendar production team have gone downhill this year. The whole like insert wiggles about, which makes it impossible to get things out of it as well. Today we got a blue pencil. Or...
No, it comes sharpened.
It comes sharpened.
It knows better than the Skyrim calendar.
Ah, true. Coloured and sharpened. And a green pencil, or as you might call them, crayons. Yeah, that's... I'm being looked at perplexedly. That's the name of these. These are crayons. Coloured pencils are called crayons.
What the fuck are you on about, mate? A crayon's a crayon.
No, that's a wax crayon you're thinking of.
Bollocks. I'm going to leave that one up to the audience to decide. I think you're full of bollocks, mate.
Full of bollocks.
Aye.
Skyrim. Let's open it to this thing. I've left the pencil stuck over the top, so it looks like it's got some weird growth going on. Day 6. What joys do you bring us on day 6? This tiny little pouch.
It's going to be a recipe card.
No, it's too small for a recipe card. Oh, oh! Did we get anything like this? I mean, it's not great, but it's a little Skyrim logo patch.
Oh, that's quite nice.
It's nice. It's low quality. It's got a copyright Festa Zopworks right at the top of it, because of course it does. But yeah, that's not terrible. I don't know if we got anything like that in the Fallout calendar.
Wait.
It's the sort of thing we should have got in the Fallout calendar.
Yes.
For reference, I looked at the Fallout calendar's reviews on Amazon last night. 4 stars out of 5.
Yeah, Bethesda's paid for them, haven't they?
Is that it? Are we done? Christ, we ran through that quick.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not done.
Ah.
6. Hey Siri, play All I Want for Christmas on repeat.
No thanks.
It's empty. You left the box empty.
Oh yes, it was a surprise day. I found it like underneath the chair after I put it all together and put all the sweets. Surprise!
Surprise! What a shit calendar. I've learnt that you can do that with the boxes. They respond very well to being flicked.
Is it?
They do. Almost went in my tea. Right. Let's read the old... Oh, I pick up that box every time. And I actually need to climb under here and not pick up the lateral flow tests. That is just Peppa Pig books. Reminds me, I didn't ever sort this out. Oh, you sorted it out. Oh no. There's some bits from the other few days that I've just thrown in here. And there's the Skyrim map. Storybook, that's what we want. Let's leave that below the table. Day 6, 6th of December. Carefully tear out the calendar sheet before reading. Make sure we're only getting one page. Oh, that one came out real easy. What awaits you behind the next door is clearly a recording studio. Spoilers. Crammed with every kind of technology, behind a huge window you see a room containing a few people in urgent need of a decent hairdresser. You call and wave, but nobody notices you. The pane appears to be soundproof. Who knows, maybe the other side is even mirrored. You try your luck hitting a few switches on the mixing desk, but can't seem to attract any attention. But at least you get sound from the studio. You know, George, I think we should do a Christmas song. Do you remember the song we wanted to record in April, last Easter? Maybe we can just switch the words. Good idea, but for now, let's just sing a few of the ones we have. How about some of these songs? Did you like my John Lennon impression? Or my Paul McCartney impression there? Christmas song list. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Oh, Christmas tree. 3 kings from Persian lands afar. It's a song I've never heard before. Silent Night. Oh, come all ye faithful. Coventry Carol.
Who's she?
She's from Cov. As Shepherds Watched. The First Noel. Ding Dong, Merry on High. And Jingle Bells. And it says, please turn the page. They begin to sing some well-known Christmas songs. You look around briefly, but nobody else is here. So you listen to those singers whose voices seem strangely familiar. Finally, you grab a bell and join in with the beat of the songs. Open door 6 now. Behind it, you will find one little bell. Door 6 was up here. Oh, I don't want to push it in. Oh, there is a bell that jingles. That's nice. Except you look very upset by it. And then there's a little recording studio. But yes, we'll first we'll try the tea. We'll do our first try of the tea, and then we'll solve the riddle, and then we'll come back to you and do another try of the tea, I guess, if it doesn't respond well this time. I think it's been about 10 minutes though.
Yep.
That's it, boiling water dripping down the side of the mug. Is it peppermint and licorice? I'm getting a small hint of the peppermint, and I guess the licorice. I've never smelt liquid licorice. That's a tongue twister. He licked the liquid licorice. Oh! That's the licorice. Oh! Oh, that's right at the back of the tongue, that's nasty.
Nasty.
Nasty. Oh. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. It like envelops after you swallow it. It's one of those after you swallow it just like bursts across your mouth.
Wrong day to go for higher concentration, eh?
I can't taste it again. It's a very overpowering flavour that I don't think repeats itself. I'll let you have a go before we cut away.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. It's an interesting colour. Peppermint.
Oh, you got the peppermint, did you?
Yeah, strong peppermint. I'm not getting much licorice.
Maybe it needs a bit of a...
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. There is a bit of something in the back of your mush there, isn't there?
The peppermint's quite sweet. I got the sweetness of the peppermint. I didn't get the mintness of the peppermint, but...
I really like that. I think that's really tasty.
Well, you can have it then, can't you?
I will, yeah. Alright, thanks.
And we'll see you in a bit once we've solved the puzzle that involves ringing the bell. We're back. We solved it. It took us quite a while. So on this little sheet here, there's some bells, which you're meant to ring this along to, but it's the least tuneful bell in the world. So basically, we ended up... There's a list of songs, and it's sort of the bells on the thing match the beats of the song, I guess. Like when you sing them, the words like "Oh Christmas tree, which is number 3. But that was the one that got us the longest because at first we thought it was Silent Night, Holy Night. Anyway, but yeah, we got there, and it's from December 6th. It's down, left, and here. And it's diamond, square, diamond, which is correct. So this is day 7. 7's here. And there was no reference to the Beatles apart from George. And I don't know of any other band that you'd reference with somebody called George.
I wasn't paying enough attention to the clue.
Unless, who sung Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart? Because they said, oh, remember that song we were going to sing last Easter? And maybe that's like legally distinct Last Christmas. Was that Wham? Who was the lead singer of Wham? Well, later I'll tell you until he finds out first.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Andrew Ridgely.
No, I was doing a Liverpool accent.
Is the duo.
Yeah, I was doing a Liverpool accent and I didn't need to. Well then.
Yeah, Hertfordshire they're from.
Hertfordshire. Is that like one of the home counties, I think? Anyway. Bedtime story, Peppa Pig. Let's round this advent calendar off. A relatively good day, actually. Nobody let us down. Apart from the tea, but even then the tea actually had flavour for once, which is... He likes it. It is night time. Peppa and George are tucked up in bed, but Peppa isn't sleepy. Can we have a story? Asked Peppa. Please? One story, says Daddy Pig, smiling. But then you must go to sleep. Oh, God, they got a bit...
But then you'll be put to sleep.
Just my voice went different there. I hope the story has a princess in it, says Peppa. Dinosaur, shouts George. Daddy Pig chuckles. The story is about a princess and a dinosaur. Once upon a time, begins Daddy Pig, a princess lived in a beautiful castle. Was she a brave princess? Asked Peppa. Yes, Daddy Pig, she was brave and smart. A small prince, a queen, and a king lived in the castle too, says Daddy Pig. Hooray! Cheer Peppa and George. They are enjoying Daddy Pig's story. One morning, the princess woke up, says Daddy Pig. She got dressed and looked at herself in the mirror. Peppa imagines that she is the princess in the story. What What an amazing princess I am, she cries. Hee hee. Then the princess peered out of the castle window, says Daddy Pig. What happens next?
Sorry, what?
The princess peered out of the castle window.
Peered. Okay.
You think I said pissed?
I heard peed out of the castle window. I was like, that can't be right.
The princess peered out of the castle window, says Daddy Pig. What happens next? Gasps Daddy Pig.
The nights got wet.
Wait and see, says Daddy Pig. Dinosaur, cries George. That's right, George, says Daddy Pig. A huge, scary dinosaur appeared outside the castle. Grrr, growls Daddy Pig. George begins to cry. Sorry, George, says Daddy Pig. The dinosaur wasn't scary. It only ate grass. George stops crying. Soon it was night time, and everyone in the castle began to feel very sleepy. Fuck me, this voice is doing my throat in. Says Daddy Pig. The princess was sleepiest of all. Peppa and George yawn. My next door neighbours are making a hell of a racket. I can't fucking talk. It's just it caught my attention. The king tucked the princess into bed and said goodnight, says Daddy Pig. The end, whispers Mummy. Daddy Pig's story worked. Peppa and George are both fast asleep. What is going on next door? Well done, Daddy Pig, says Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig yawns. Now he is feeling sleepy too. And that is Peppa Pig. So yes, thank you for watching day 6 of Advent. Let's wrap this up real quick because that calendar took far too long. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. I hope you're having a great December so far. You got your decorations up? You wrapped some presents yet? Written some cards? Have you? Bye!